Yo, hey guys, Thomas Gold here in the studio, and today I'll show you how I did the lead sound for my track with Borges, Beast. So, you know how it sounds in the final version, like this. Nice, fat and warm, and this is how it sounded before all the processing. Yeah, it's a little bit different, it's a little bit weak, and yeah, actually it's 3 bass sounds layered. One of them is this one. It's a sound coming from the Massive, and I beefed it up a little bit with the Camel Fat to give it some more distortion and room and make it more open. Then I have an EQ going on, which is actually cutting the low end and the high end, boosting a little bit in the mid to make the sound more focused on the mid frequencies. And it gives a little bit more space for the kick drum, which is quite heavy. It's a tonal kick, and it has a lot of energy in the low end, so you have to make sure there is enough space for it, otherwise it's gonna get lost. So that was the first bass sound. The second one, when I play dry, it sounds like this. Kind of a ravey, classic sawtooth sound with a lot of high end going on, and I'm using a very extreme EQ setting, cutting off a lot of low end, high end, and then I'm boosting a lot in the middle section, and it makes it sound like this. Yeah, before that I did some saturation, which changes the sound a lot. If you listen to it without anything, that was the basic sound, and then it really fattens it up and makes it louder in your face, and then I put on the EQ. And I'm using the LFO tool to actually simulate a sidechain pumping effect without a sidechain. Gives more space for the kick again. So then we have the third sound, which is a Nexus sound. It's okay, but nothing special yet, so we do a lot of filtering here again, cutting the low end, and then I'm having the Camel Crusher on board here. Which helps a lot to bring out all the reverb tail and makes the room and of the sound much bigger and gives it more space, so it really makes it more in your face. And again, I'm using the LFO tool for the pump effect, and it makes it sound like this. And I also had the feeling that I need to cut off a little bit of the high end, because if you add a lot of tracks together to make a song, and you kind of have a frequency build-up in some certain ranges, it's very dangerous to have it in the high end, to 10K to 20K, because this can really destroy your track and make it sound super harsh. So I try to take away frequencies whenever possible and as often as possible, just to clean up everything, and every single instrument should have its defined frequency range, and then you can make it big and it doesn't clash with other stuff. So when you play together all these 3 bass sounds, I'll just clean the window up a little bit, 50 plugins, they sound like this. Makes a difference. And then we put on some mastering and compression, limiting, EQing to even beef it up more, but you could see the basic idea is just starting with simple sounds, get the best out of each sound, tweak them, At the end, you have a big monster, a beast. Thank you, see you very soon.
Let the beast out. Yeah.